Would you tell me what kind of AI are you using in what you do with well water and well water research, or AI used in groundwater research?
Well, yes, and I use kind of most of the big ones. I use ChatGPT and Perplexity and Claude and I there's a new one out there, DeepSeek, and there's Twitter has one too called Grok that's actually pretty good, and so I use all those. Some are, part of it is just enough experience to know which ones are better in certain situations. Like Claude might be better at writing certain things than others. So knowing which tool to use and when is, and then they tend to leapfrog each other a little bit. So that's part of the staying up thing I was talking about earlier. So I use those, but there's some other tools that you can leverage, stuff for graphics. I do, trading as well. And I kind of go beyond water wells these days and really get into small water utility management. So a lot of the trading stuff we'll use, we'll research things. We got, our source documents that we use and a lot of reference material. We can go through those a lot faster with AI, but then using things like, napkin AI, for instance, to create charts and graphs that go with our presentations very quickly and easily. And that's just one example. I know you use, Gamma out there. That's for creating PowerPoint slides. And there's several like that. We can generate a lot of images. I find a lot of AI images leave a lot to be desired. You spend tons of time crafting the prompts, but really what we're dealing with in my business, and I think what a lot of small businesses are dealing with, is applying the AI technology to their specific case. And it's going to be kind of a knowledge-based type of thing. Doing the illustrations and all that stuff is fun, and doing AI generated movies is fun. But really it's the knowledge base. And that boils down to knowing which AI resource to use and how to, and these days, and I think this is going to get better, is how to craft the prompt to get decent information. I'll just make it a little aside here and say those of us who are in the content creation business know that there's a lot of people turning out a lot of garbage out there that is just generated by AI with a simple prompt. And it turns out that it's just kind of it sounds generic. It sounds AI generated. You can fix that to a certain degree by crafting a good prompt. And then you take that information, you make it your own. It's better than just spewing out whatever AI gives you and dumping that out there in the way. It's kind of diluting the whole, quality material out there in the internet. You, as a small business operator and solopreneur even, that are creating content, can do better than that. And you're going to stand out because a lot of the generic AI generated stuff just does not stand out. It sounds like everything else. So your job these days is to create something that's unique and different and stands up above, what everybody else is creating. And that's the same for trading. Trading, and I'm into that space as well. Trading is changing a lot too, because what is trading? Except a lot of times asking questions and learning about certain things. If you can go and pick up your phone and just do a voice call to ChatGPT and ask a question and get an answer, then how do you compete with that as somebody that's trading professional folks to do things? So, and the answer is you make it more personable, you fine tune it to them, you understand the personality, the persona of the person you're dealing with, and you can fine tune that. Whereas the generic answer that ChatGPT gives you would be a lot more generic. So that's how you stand out.